master manifestors manifesting our reality. You see, I got a question. Why does it seem like I'm not manifesting anything? Why does it seem like my manifestations are slow? Do I even have the power, man? Yes, if you can imagine, then you have the power. Again, I ask you right now, as I speak, imagine in your hand a golden apple. Now turn that apple into a tiger striped apple. Now turn that tiger striped apple into a leopard printed apple. Do you have a leopard printed apple in your hand right now? Can you visualize that? If you can, then yes, you can do it. If you can't, then no, you can't do it. No matter how much you practice, you will never be able to manifest because you are an NPC. But if you held a leopard printed apple in your hand, then yes, you can manifest. And the reasons why your manifestors ain't coming fast enough, or you seem like your manifesting ain't manifesting, if it seems like that, then that's because of doubt. Doubt is one of the biggest reasons why your manifestations go from 100 miles per hour to 2 miles per hour. The reason why some manifestations get crushed before they even get planted, before that seed can even get planted, then manifestations are crushed because of doubt. And what brings doubt the most? It's the people around you, man. This is why if you're a master manifester, then you have to separate yourself from NPCs or low vibers. An NPC can't even imagine. They can't even imagine you having a business. They can't even imagine you finishing college when you haven't even applied for a college. You see, a manifester, especially a master manifester, they could see that because they know how this reality works. The person that's standing in front of me right now, if this person has proven to be a manifester, not an NPC, but a manifester, if they've proven to be a manifester, then I don't care what position in life they're in, I have faith in them. If this person proves to me that they're a manifester and they're homeless, but they're talking about they're visualizing them with a home, a car, a family, a stable income, I'm going to believe them. Because I know that if you're a manifester, you can manifest anything, anywhere. But what stops it? Doubt. And what brings the doubt? Low vibers and NPCs. Now, don't tell an NPC none of your damn dreams, none of your plans, because all they're going to do is put the doubt in. They're going to ask you questions that's going to make you confused about your own manifestations. You might get embarrassed about what you're visualizing. They're going to make you feel embarrassed. As far as low vibers, a low viber can manifest. A low viber is just the person that can manifest, a manifester, but they only manifest a low vibration. They only manifest low vibrating things. Excuse me right now. It is 2:21 a.m. I went to sleep a little early so I can wake up early, handle some business. But these low vibers, they will get your idea and they could see the big picture. They wouldn't crush your idea just because they can't see the picture. They'll crush your idea because they probably want to steal it. You hear what I'm saying? If you're vibing low, then your manifestations are already at 2 miles per hour, unless a person that's vibing high give them that energy. You hear what I'm saying? All the good stuff that a low viber do is because of the high viber giving them energy. How do the high viber give them energy? Well, they be around a low viber who can't manifest things real fast. The high viber get real excited about a new idea. They share it with low vibers. The low viber don't give them the energy that they need to keep it going. You understanding what I'm saying? They don't give them the feedback and the motivation, the push. They just allow the high viber to just spill out all of this energy, all of this energy. Then they lock that energy away. They don't give the high viber no positive energy on what the high viber is visualizing. It's like they steal that whole manifestation. Now, a year from now, the high viber is still in the same spot and wondering why the low viber is in mechanic school. You understand what I'm saying? The doubt, they're going to make you doubt. You can doubt yourself just by spilling all of your hopes and dreams and the things that you're visualizing. And then the person be like, oh yeah, and just change the subject. You will lose a lot of energy that way. You know it happened to you before, man. Some people are good at it too. A lot of low vibers, they're good at it. They'll be listening to you say all of your hopes and dreams and your plans of the future. And right when you're real excited, right when you about to bust that nut, they'll just change the subject. They will just change the subject and you will feel like your hopes, your dreams, all your visualizations is just nothing. This can be a tactic. This is why I say, if you want to be a master manifester, then you can't tell nobody nothing. This is just between you and God. What the hell do your cousin need to know about you and your weight loss journey for? You and your college exams. You hear what I'm saying? You go into the military, go to the military. What your uncle gotta know for? The more people you let know, the more you're not going to be able to manifest it, because NPCs and low vibers outweigh us 10-1, man. So if you tell your goals to 10 people, nine of them is going to be either NPCs or low vibers. You can't tell nobody. You got to just do it. You have to be manifesting your own stuff without anybody knowing it. You don't know what Wormwood is visualizing. Nobody in the park knew that I was about to take over the park. Just imagine if I would have went and told somebody. And then they would have told somebody. And if I told somebody else and they would have told somebody, I wouldn't have took over the park, man. You hear what I'm saying? I wouldn't have took over the park. So that's one reason why it seems like the manifestations is either not coming or coming very, very slow because you're doubting yourself, hanging around low vibers and NPCs, sharing all of your hopes and your dreams, telling them what you're visualizing, and then they either crush it or put stumbling blocks in front of you in the form of doubt. Doubt and faith, oh man, they don't get along. That's like Batman and the Joker. You hear what I'm saying? You either striving to be a damn master manifester or a master doubter. You hear what I'm saying? So you got to stay away from these type of people. Remember, Moses had to go all the way to the mountaintop to write the 10 Commandments. I mean, why couldn't he just go around the corner? You hear what I'm saying? Go around the corner and tell the guards to don't let nobody come. Why the hell you got to climb all the way up this mountain? That represented the separation, man. When you're separated from all of these NPCs and low vibers, then you're able to hear God more. You're able to visualize. He went up there so he can meditate and visualize. And that's when God was speaking to him. That's why all chosen have to be alone. It's going to be a time in your life where you're so alone that you're around people and you still lonely, man, because ain't nobody going to understand because this is your journey. You got to separate, man. Before the judge make his decision, he go into his chambers, man, by himself. He probably pouring some whiskey or something, but it's that separation, man. I don't need to hear no NPC chatter. I don't need to hear no low vibing chatter. I'm 300 pounds, and the plan is to get 220 pounds. I talk to them after I'm 220 pounds. Because the only thing that'll shut an NPC up or a low viber up, or actually make a low viber talk a little bit, what'll actually make them do the opposite of what they usually do is if you succeed. That's the only thing. Forget all telling them your hopes, your dreams, your visions. It's just an illusion to them. It's just a damn illusion to them. You hear what I'm saying? And some of them will tell you, it's just illusion, man. Be quiet, man. Just an illusion. Another thing that I noticed, what slowed my manifestations down was trying to manifest a lot of things at once. You know, when I first got introduced to this, really, I got introduced to this up in camp when I was in Camp Challenger inside the box. One of the staffs came in there and told me about visualizing. But when I really got introduced, like, man, you can make some money off of this, you can get things with this, is with Mason, man. So when I first learned this, that I am really creating my reality, man, I got me a weed book. I got me a house book. You know, all of these books, composition books that I was going to write in to manifest certain things. A women's book. I called it my lady man's book. You hear what I'm saying? So I'm writing in all of these books. I spend 10 minutes in this book and 10 minutes in that book, and, you know, jumping from book to book. Each book I open up, I'm starting to visualize, let's say the weed. I'm starting to visualize connects and growing it and different things like that. Then I close that and I open up the Lady Man's book and I visualize all types of women being the big player and all of this. And they all was manifesting slow. It's like once I started doing that, I was almost not manifesting. It's like it was real slow. It was like I was turning back into a regular person, man. Now, I haven't been a regular person in a long time because I've been riding this wave, manifesting and all of that. But at this time, I wanted to manifest a lot of things like, hey, I'm about to manifest them all. But that's where I went wrong. You see, when when I was growing the real good trees, manifesting everything I need, having them big harvests, I didn't have a nice body. Now I always had the muscle base and stuff like that. I got more body than the average guy. But I'm saying ripped and looked like a statue type thing like that. No, I have never. And when I had this nice body, my trees wasn't as good. I realized that when you really want to manifest something, you got to focus in on that. That have to be your reality, not the bomb weed and the bomb body. It have to be one because you see, in order for it to manifest fast and for it to be solid and 100%, you got to give it all of your attention. Your visualizing, it have to be on that. I'm hopping around. I'm hopping around. I'm only giving 10% of my energy to each one. I'm spreading it out. I got 10 manifestations and I only have 100% energy. So I give 10% energy to each manifestation. Well, each visualization. You remember, it's early in the morning, man. I'm only giving 10% to each thing that I want to manifest. Just imagine if I had a shovel and I dig a hole for 5 minutes, then hop to another hole for 5 minutes, then hop to another hole for 5 minutes. It's gonna look crazy. Just a lot of holes in the yard. But imagine a person who dig a hole for a whole hour in one spot. Eventually, he's gonna be able to make a well, man. He gonna have that water up in there. The other one he will never be able, if he do fill it up with water, it's just gonna be a little water like a little puddle. And all of them holes is just gonna be a little puddles. But up in this one, he's concentrating on this one hole, digging this one hole, 8 hours a day. Then tomorrow, another 8 hours on this hole, and another 8 hours the next day. That hole is gonna be deep. And you're going to be able to work with that. You just might hit oil. You hear what I'm saying? You might be like the Beverly Hillbillies. Hit oil, man. Texas tea. You might got you some Texas tea behind your visualization. But if you keep hopping around, you ain't going to never get to that black gold, that Texas tea. That was my problem. That's a lot of people's problem. You want the car, you want the money, and you want the ice cream. Man, just focus on the damn money, man. Or focus on the ice cream. Then when you get the ice cream, you're going to switch it up. You hear what I'm saying? Now I heard there's people out there that can manifest a lot of things at once, but it's very rare and they're old. Like they're master, sensei master manifestors. I ain't like that yet. But anything I do concentrate on, it's mine. Stop hopping around in your mind. When you go to sleep at night, you're thinking of this. When you wake up in the morning, you're thinking of this. You're happy when you think about this. You're not trying to push it any faster. No, you're not labeling it on how it's going to come. You hear what I'm saying? You just feeling good when you're thinking about it. When I was manifesting the plumbing school, I wasn't visualizing myself inside the school with a backpack and taking notes as the instructor talked. I didn't visualize that not once. What I visualized was some person giving me a check for completing a repipe. I was already thinking about the ending before the beginning even started, man. Every day I thought about plumbing. When I looked at my sink, I thought about plumbing. When I lifted up the toilet lid, I thought about plumbing. You hear what I'm saying? I was asking people, hey, do you got galvanized or do you got copper? Until I realized you could tell that if they have galvanized or if they got copper without even going, you ain't even got to ask them. You could just look past in the yard. You hear what I'm saying? But anyway, I was a plumber before I even got in school, man. I told you I bought some blue Dickies, a whole blue Dickie suit. I bought some boots. I used to walk around with my boots. You hear what I'm saying? Not only was I visualizing, I was manifesting off the grid of other people's consciousness. Another big ingredient in manifesting. In order to be a master manifester, you have to know how to manifest off the grid of other people's consciousness. Like I said in another video, there's people out there that says, I'm going to make you give me some mind power. I'm going to make you manifest my goodness, my greatness. For example, another example, before I got real deep into health and fitness, and I was just doing push-ups, I couldn't even imagine being in a gym or anything like that, but I wanted to be in a gym. So I had to build up this visualization. So I went past the gym and I looked in the window. Okay, so I got it. It's like me taking a picture. Bam, now I know how the inside of a gym look and all that, because where I was from in Watts, it wasn't no gyms like that. So I couldn't even picture a gym in my mind. But once I did that, I got some gym clothes and I got a weight belt. And I used to strap my weight belt to my backpack. And that's how I used to walk around, whether I was going to work out or not. I looked like I was working out. So if you see me with some Adidas and a sweater, a backpack, and a weight belt, what are you thinking that I'm either going to or coming from? Working out, right? You just gave me some of your energy. Now imagine 100 people a day see me like that. Plus I'm visualizing. I was in the gym in no time and I haven't stopped being in the gym. And that was about 18 years ago. I was focusing in on one goal: work out, get the nicest body that I could get. I didn't even care about a six pack. I just wanted to just have a big chest and some big arms. But as I manifested that gym, I seen a body, a better looking body than mine, and hey, I'm about to manifest that. And that leads me to the next one. I just wanted a regular type of body, like big arms and a big chest, because that's all I could see. But once I got in the gym and I started seeing bigger guys, then I was able to manifest a better, bigger body. Why? Because I was visualizing things that I was experiencing. If you don't see $1 million, then it's going to be harder for you to visualize $1 million, harder for you to manifest $1 million. That's why if a person can only, let's say, bench press 300 pounds in 1960, let's just say the max was 300 pounds in 1960. It's going to stay 300 pounds until somebody come and do 400 pounds. And then once everybody see this person do 400 pounds, now everybody can visualize 400 pounds, which means that the next couple of people that's coming is going to be 400-pound lifters. Now everybody is 400-pound lifters until we witness a 500-pound lifter. If we never witnessed a 500-pound lifter, everybody stay at 400 pounds. If I never would have went to the big gyms, I never would have been able to visualize those bigger, better bodies. That's the third one. You need experiences. Go window shopping, man. How the hell you gonna manifest some Gucci when you never even seen no real Gucci? You hear what I'm saying? Now you can manifest some Gucci if you never seen no real Gucci. It's just gonna be at 10 miles per hour. I'm telling you how to make it 100 miles per hour. You hear what I'm saying? Go places, go on vacations. Why do you think people go on vacations to beautiful places? Everywhere you go, everything you experience, it's like you taking a picture, a photo, and even if you thought that you forgot it, it's still stored inside your memory bank. Like on the movie Limitless, when he took that pill, then it didn't make him just smarter. It just opened up his brain and he remembered a lot of the things that he thought that he forgot. He was beating on the dudes on the train just because he seen years ago a karate movie. And he remembered all of those moves. That's what happened to us when we smell the expensive cologne. Man, go to Macy's and ask them for their most expensive cologne and just spray on some and leave, man. I'm telling you, man, it's people out there that go. The homie Uriah, my brother, he got a brother named Lucky from Harlem. Not Harlem in New York, the Harlem's in LA, the 30s. That's my brother. He used to do that. I used to think he was a joke. Man, he used to hop on the train, go all the way to the mall, just to put on some cologne. They knew him. And you know what? I never realized he always smelled good. Before I knew he used to do this, he did always smell good. Come to find out, he was going and putting on that damn cologne. Now, it sounded stupid, and, I'm still laughing at it right now, but he knew the secret. He knew the secret, and he was successful in the things that he did. You hear what I'm saying? He was one of the first people that I smoked kush with. I'm like, wow, where you get this weed from? He became a master manifester, man. You hear what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to buy something expensive, man. You can't eat off the dollar menu, man. Go buy you a steak, a potato, man, at a good restaurant. Yes, this makes you manifest This makes you manifest a lot of abundance. When you get change from the gas station and all of that, don't even count it, man. Just give it to the homeless, man, and feel good about it. Remember, a poor person can't give out no money. So if you giving out your change, that's putting in the universe, that's also putting in your subconscious that you got it like that. That's abundance. Okay, so what am I saying, man? I ain't writing nothing down. This is just coming off the head. So the first one is doubt. You know, you don't want to be doubting. And the main thing that makes you doubt is other people. You hear what I'm saying? The main thing that makes you doubt is other people. And these people are usually NPCs and low vibers. They might be in your family. They might be sitting right next to you. Another one is, which one did I just say? You got to think abundantly. You gotta bend and experience something. If you want to manifest more than $1,000 a month, then you have to experience $10,000 a month. You can hang around people, you can hang around places, man, and that's how you do that. Experience, man. Some people say fake it till you make it, man. Don't be stingy with yourself, man. Treat yourself, treat your children, man. Spend it and don't care about the cost and don't care about the change. Get a change away, man. That's what rich people do. That's what abundant people do. Poor people, they penny pinching. You can't get nothing out of them. And that's what they tell the universe. And that's what the universe gives them. Nothing. And what was the other one? What was the other one? The other one was, well, I forgot the other one. Well, you're going to have to rewind the video and get the other one because I forgot. I'm about to go try to get another hour of sleep before 4:30. I'm out. Peace.